Hey you guys, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I'm Nikki. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, also click the thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and join the family, y'all. It's all about positivity and spreading love and light on this channel. Now, I haven't done a sit down video like this in such a long time, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. But today's video is going to be about my first experience getting braces. Now, this braces journey is going to be broken down into a series so that I can keep you guys updated throughout my braces journey with different videos. So I'll probably do a video every time I go to my appointment. My appointments are gonna be 6 to 8 weeks spread out. So that's when you guys will be getting a video once I go back to my orthodontist and I see them. I get updates and see what's what. So that's when I will be updating you guys on what's going on with my braces. But this video is going to be talking about my first experiences getting them put on, pain level, discomfort, my orthodontist team, and how I'm feeling today. So let's get into it. I've had my braces on for approximately 6 days. Monday, which is tomorrow, will make 1 week. So we're gonna go back to the beginning of day one. So before I even considered getting braces, I watched a ton of videos, I did research, and I just really wanted to make sure that this was going to be the right decision for me and the right treatment plan, because I was torn between braces and Invisalign. I researched them both, but I felt like braces was going to be a better fit for me, and it was going to give me more accuracy in my results. Like, I felt like braces were just going to be the right treatment for me. I used to want Invisalign in the past, but I think this time I really got a chance to really sit down and think about this before I actually made a final decision. And my final decision was just go ahead with the braces. So I did a lot of research. I watched a lot of videos, and I really followed other content creators sharing their experiences and their journey with braces. I watched channels of orthodontists and dentists and things like that, just to really get myself prepped and to give myself a heads up on what to expect and what I was going to experience. So I did do a lot of research in the beginning before I actually decided to just go ahead and get braces. So after that, I scheduled my consult. I'm still learning how to talk with these. Consult with my orthodontist, and I actually thought that it was just going to be that, just a consult. But I ended up getting my braces the day of my consult. They did my consult and they put the braces on right away. Immediately walking in, I felt like I was in such amazing hands. I walked in and the atmosphere was just so warm, so inviting. They had a board right at the front desk with all the new patients' names up, welcoming them to the family. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, this is so amazing. They explained to me everything, step-by-step process, what my estimate time of being in the braces would be, and all of that. They were very thorough and they were just accurate. They were hitting every point. Like, I had no questions whatsoever once I left. My orthodontist team was great. I couldn't have chosen a better orthodontist for me. So I feel like I am in great hands with them, and I'm excited to be going along on this journey with them. So I'm just glad that I did the research on that as well, because I did research orthodontists in my areas near me and everything. Like, I just wanted to make sure that I chose the right team, and they just felt so right. So I ended up going with this particular team. They also left me with, when I left, they left me with a goodie bag. It had balloons, it had an electric toothbrush, toothpaste, floss. They gave me wax for like wires if they're like get to poking me, and I'll get to that in this video as well, talking about my experience with that. They gave me wax, they gave me floss, the floss threaders, the orthodontic dental floss picks. They gave me so many different things that would ensure my success with my braces. So I was super happy about that. Now, when I did go, I only have my top ones in, as you can tell. I don't know if you can tell or not. I don't have my bottom ones yet, but I do have my top ones. I don't have my bottom ones because the same day I actually got a tooth pulled. So I scheduled an extraction the same day as my orthodontist consult because I did not know that I was going to be getting braces in the same day. So they only did the top ones because I was getting the tooth extracted, and they didn't want to really put me through so much pain, and they wanted to really give that whole time to close up and my mouth time to heal before they put the bottom ones on. So I will be getting my bottom ones done in March. They will be getting put on in March. So that's when I will have my bottom ones on, which will be next month. And I know that's gonna go by fast. So they wanted to give that area time to heal, and they were like, we can go ahead and just put the top ones on, and then we can put the bottom ones on later. So actually getting the braces, the process of getting my braces put on, it was painless. It was very much so painless. After they put the braces on, I felt no pain. The only thing that I would say that I felt was just a little weird. It was awkward, like trying to talk. Like I felt like I was always, even now, I feel like doing my mouth like this a lot because especially when my lips, the inside of my mouth gets dry, I feel like I'm like doing this a lot. I feel like the braces are sticking to the inner portion of my mouth, and sometimes that could be a little bit of annoying. But like I said, I only felt discomfort, and then just not really discomfort, but I just felt weird with my mouth trying to adjust to the braces. So I didn't feel any discomfort after getting them applied. I didn't feel any pain or anything like that. Now, that probably had a lot to do with me still having that, the numbing medicine from getting my tooth pulled, because I did get my tooth pulled first, and then I went back to the orthodontist to get my top braces put on. So getting them put on, no pain. It was a breeze. It went by just like that. They were done super quick. It didn't take any time at all, and I didn't feel any pain. So I was able to come home, and they told me to make sure that I did eat something. They said eating was going to feel a little weird, but to still try to make sure that I eat something, because my dentist's office, they did give me an antibiotic and pain medicine. They were like, make sure you eat, and if you take these, take it with food. Do not take it on an empty stomach. Your stomach is going to be hurting, feel nausea. I actually did that once this week, and I learned, yeah, I was nauseous and my stomach was hurting. So they were like, always take it with food. So ended up coming home. The only thing that I ate was that day, I think that I stopped and actually I think I ate ramen noodles that day. I don't think I stopped anywhere. I ate ramen noodles because I wanted something soft, something that I knew wouldn't hurt my mouth. So I came home and I ate some ramen noodles. That's what I ate. And I figured the pasta would be really soft and it wouldn't affect my mouth. Now, when I tell you eating, when I tried to eat, it felt so weird. My teeth were so tender. And that's when I started to feel the discomfort and the pressure when I tried to eat for the first time with my braces. That was like, oh my goodness, like what's going on right now? And I'm like, and then the noodle was like getting stuck in my braces and everything. I was like, oh my goodness, is this going to be like this forever? Like, am I going to feel like this for a long time? Like not being able to eat, like, what is happening right now? What is going on? I don't like this. Like, what in the world is happening right now? So that my experience with the first time eating, I was like, okay, yeah. So it took me a long time to eat. And then I ended up eating some Talenti sorbet. Now the sorbet actually really helped my mouth because the cooling sensation really helped with the tenderness and the soreness. So eating like ice cream, sorbet, something cold, like actually really helped soothe my mouth. And drinking like juice or water with ice in it actually helped soothe my mouth as well. Now that was day 1. Moving on to day 2. Days 2 and 3 were the days that I regretted my entire decision. And I was like, I'm ready for these things to come off. I want them off. I don't like this. And I was just so like, I don't like this. I want them off. They need to come off now. So I was very much sore. When I woke up Tuesday morning, I was sore. And I popped that pain medicine so fast, and I ate and I took my antibiotic, and I was fine throughout the day. Then once again, I tried to eat, and that's when I started feeling that weird feeling. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, I don't like this at all. Like, is it going to be hard like this forever? So after every meal, I'm being very diligent, brushing my teeth, flossing my teeth. And I even bought a water flosser, which has done wonders with helping, because it's been kind of hard to floss in the back. So I have to kind of hold my mouth open. Even though the picks are designed for braces, it's still kind of hard to get in between my teeth. So the water flosser really helps to get what the pick doesn't get. So the water flosser is great if you have braces. 10 out of 10, I recommend to get one if you're planning to get braces, or you have braces and you don't have one. It's amazing. It has worked so many wonders for me. So days 2 and 3, I was fine throughout the day until it was time to eat. Then it was like at night, my mouth started to get sore again. So I'm like taking my antibiotics, taking pain medicine, and that's when I'm like feeling better. I'm able to sleep, able to rest, and things like that. Basically, I felt okay as long as it was during the day and I wasn't eating. But the morning and the nights were the roughest. That's when my mouth felt the sorest. My teeth were the most tender. And I was just like, I don't like this. Now, day 4 was when I started having issues with my wires. With not really with the wires, but yeah, like the wires, the brackets, the part that the rubber bands hook to, and they're like kind of poking the inside of your lip, inside of your mouth right there. That's when I was like, ugh. But I do find that when my mouth is dry, that's when like I'm kind of doing this the most. Like I feel like that's when they're sticking, because like when I'm drinking, I have fluid, so I'm like, it's a lot. My mouth is like, sorry if that's TMI, but it's a part of, us. Like, we have saliva in our mouth. That's when I find that there's some slip. So it's not like I'm constantly doing this. Now, when I smile really big, like if I go, or if I'm laughing, like I definitely have to do that. So I always try to make sure that I'm just like drinking fluids, drinking water, or something like that, just so that that doesn't happen. But day 4 was when I started to notice my wires was poking the inside of my mouth, and that was annoying. It was bothering me so bad. So I think day 4 was the only day that I actually used the wax. I think I might have used it day 3 as well. I can't remember if I used it day 3, but I know day 4 I did put the wax on the wires so that they wouldn't poke me. But then I didn't really like the wax like that, because I felt like it was hard to get it off. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna use I might not use this anymore unless I absolutely need it. But day 5 and day 6, I haven't had the wires really poking or anything like that. I don't know, it seems like I'm brushing my teeth so often, so the more that I'm brushing the teeth, I don't know if it's doing something to the wires, but they don't seem to bother me as much now. So I feel like I'm really starting to get adjusted, like, to the braces. Like, biting down it's not as tender. It feels okay. It still feels a little weird, but I was told, after a week I should be fine. I should start feeling my bite going back to normal. So it's day 6, tomorrow is day 7, it'll be a week. So maybe tomorrow things will feel like, oh, okay, like that was a breeze. That was a breeze. But I was told that after a week my bite would start to feel a little better. It will start to feel a little bit going back to normal. But my mouth is definitely still adjusting to having these braces. But overall, the experience hasn't been too bad. It hasn't been too bad. Now, I did get an estimate time of 18 to 24 months. I'm hoping that at 18 months they'll come off. So I've really been trying to be diligent with my oral hygiene, making sure that I'm brushing and I'm flossing, and after I eat, morning and night, just really trying to make sure that I'm on top of my oral hygiene so that these braces can come off as soon as possible and I don't have to have them on as often. On as long. So I also, one other thing that I wanted to mention before I am done with this video, my orthodontist did tell me that I may have to get an expander in the roof of my mouth because they told me that I should have gotten braces when I was younger, because when you're younger, you're a child, that's when you have the most wiggle room to expand the top part of your mouth. And they said that you could do it as an adult too, but it's kind of better to do it as a child. They wanted to, originally my orthodontist asked if I wanted to go ahead and start with the braces first, or if I wanted to do the expander and get used to wearing the expander first and then do the braces. And I said, can we just see what the braces and the rubber bands and the wires will do, and then later on down the line talk about the expander. So she told me that the braces, the wires and the rubber bands are you guys, sorry about that. So they said that I may have to get an expander. I should have gotten braces and gotten it expanded as a child, because the bottom is more kind of spread out than the top. I also have a crossbite, so I'm just hoping that the braces just fix everything. I'm hoping that I don't have to stay in them for the full 24 months. That's 2 years. I'm just hoping that I do a year and 6 months. I know an extra 6 months is not going to hurt, but still, I don't want to have to be in braces for such a prolonged amount of time. So I'm hoping that they do their thing and everything starts to shift and move and everything just goes extremely well. That's something that I am super hopeful about, and that's what I want to happen. So that is my first braces experience. This is the first braces video on my braces journey. Like I said, I've had them for 6 days, so we're gonna call this the beginning, the week 6-day update. The next time that I will update you guys is when I will get my bottom braces put on, and that will be next month in March. So my appointments are going to be like 6 to 8 weeks. That's when I will go and see my orthodontist. So I won't see them like so close together. So you guys won't get videos until I go to my appointment. So that way I can update you guys fully. And I'm not just throwing out a bunch of videos where I'm not saying much or nothing about my braces. So I really want you guys to get the full effect of everything, and I want to make sure that I'm informing you guys about things. I want the videos to be long enough, not too short, but not too long either. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you are thinking about getting braces, I don't want to scare anybody. This is just my experience. Everybody's experience is different. So you just never know until you do it. I definitely recommend, especially if you want to get your teeth straightened, because that's the purpose of me having them. Like, I want my teeth straightened and I want my smile to be corrected. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.